Hello, Genghis here. I'm in the Platoon with I Did Not Just Kill You. We're both in RU251s. We're playing Sandra Assault in the Assault. I Did Not Just Kill You is from Feed and is also, I think in my SL team, right? I think that's where he's from. Pretty sure. And he's a very good player. Anyway, we split up. He kind of goes down on the... What is he even doing here? Oh yeah, exactly. He rushes down there and then he's like, wait, this isn't actually encounter, or this isn't, I don't know. He like fucks up the game mode and then he's driving back out. While I'm going over here to spot and try and shoot. So basically the idea from this position, actually, let me just show you that real quick, is you can, from here, if you're like in a scout, right, or in a bat chat, you can outspot enemies crossing here a bit stupidly, hopefully, or if you get spotted you can just fall back. And at the same time you can use these rocks to stay unspotted from enemies right here, while at the same time shooting through the gaps in the rocks, be it here or here, at enemies getting spotted further in the back or whatever. And it gives you also some cover and so on. So yeah, that's nothing magical, yeah. But yeah, and then you can also obviously peek forwards and do that. So yeah, I don't just kill you, man, just to drive a deer at the beginning of the game, turn around, drive out undamaged, which tells you a lot about what of tanks teams. But anyway, I'm like, okay, let's farm that super pushing over there, right? I don't just kill you as the exact same idea, and he's like, I'm gonna go spot him, I think he said that. I try band shooting, I get spotted. I spot an SU, oh yeah, over there. There's only one tier 9, so matchmaking is pretty great, like, it's actually pretty amazing, right? Because scouts normally get matchmaking of a tier 9. So this matchmaking is really quite great. And the map is also obviously not bad for RU. And you can see us abusing here the bushes and just spamming at the enemies over there. There's a KV5 out there, but the issue with that KV5 is that to shoot him I would probably have to get spotted, so like I will shoot him if there's nothing else to shoot at, right? But I'd rather shoot at the KV4. I loaded heat for him, but know that I don't actually have that much heat loaded, and yeah. I've been playing a bit more RU251 and also M41 Bulldog recently, which have the same gun, so that's why that. And you might have been like a bit surprised. My ammo loadout on this is I think 21, 11, 9 or something. I definitely 11 heat and 9 HE, right? And like, okay, I'm a unicum and I have like nearly as much HE as heat. What the fuck's going on, right? Obviously, heat on this tank is better than AP in nearly every situation actually. And if you really wanna go hardcore, you spam heat. But aside from that, what's really interesting here is that the RU251, for those of you who don't know, it has a HE pin of 102. And even for those of you who do know that, you have to realize that HE on this tank is good for even more reasons than that. It's also got actually 50% more alpha on a lot of tanks than AP. On a lot of tanks it's less, which means that R251 with HE has around 4000 DPM, which is absolutely insane. It's literally the same DPM as a 907. And you also have super fast accuracy, aim time, and the HE also flies faster than a lot of other HE shells. And as well the fast reload, which allows you to switch between ammo all the time. And in my experience, when I'm having really good games in the RU, it mainly means that, like, most of the time, there's 3, 4, 5 shells of HE a pen, which give me, like, that extra 1 or even 1.5k damage real quick. In the span of, like, 20 seconds, right? However that happens, be it in the ass of a T95, be it in the ass of a Batchat, against enemy scouts, farming a Guerrilla, a Charioteer, RTs. But I really recommend, for those of you who've got a RU or an M41, to try playing around a bit more with HE than you do. And you'll see me even shoot some HE in this game, welcome to that. Anyway, as you can see, I've been mainly burning through my AP shell at this point. I read it down to 8, 6, and 9 shells, right? I literally have more HE left than either AP or heat. I'd not just kill using quite at that point yet. I did farm 2k damage though, as well as 1k spotting, so it's not too bad. Plus probably a blind shot here or there, right? But not the best shooting probably in there too. Managed to get a shot on the SU and maybe even track him. I don't know if I tracked him with someone else. Yeah, you can see me here using the speed and gun depression and a small turret of the RU and the camo to kind of keep peeking and getting shots in, and as well spots, yeah. You really have to realize that a lot of these spots are coming from either me or I Did Not Kill You, and both of us are basically like just keep driving around using, you know, chocolate, optics, good crews, and like the high base camos and true range of these tanks. Just keep spotting them and so on. And it's really important if you're playing a scout or a Batchat or even just any medium in general, which can move and has a turret and so on, just keep moving around. You'll keep getting different angles. You'll be able to shoot stuff you didn't expect to shoot. The enemy won't be able to pre-aim you. The enemy RT won't be able to pre-aim you. And so on and so on and so on and so on. Although there's no RT in this game, I guess. But yeah, that's that. So, we're farming that. We're now like 5 minutes, actually 4 minutes in. The score is 4-3, so it's not looking too bad, but like basically half our team is still, I mean like, this guy is useless, this guy is AFK, this guy is kinda useless, this guy is also not, you know. So like this game is definitely not won yet. I decide that it doesn't look like he's got too much support, just that Yak Tag over there, and I want to slam an HE shell on his turret side. As you can see, I pinned for 286. So that's pretty nice. I managed to get safe just in time. I did not just kill you, managed to take out the RU. I decided, okay, I'm gonna get unspotted and take the risk of rushing down. You can see how I'm using this to stay in cover, right? And the trees from both the Yak Tiger and the 90 not get spotted as long as possible, and then get in and surprise at 90. First shell HE, I see the one shot after the HE shell for an AP shell, and since AP is more sure to penetrate, I go for AP. And basically, actually, let me explain this real quick. The idea of rushing down here is that once you do that, you can use this position to stay safe from anyone in the middle actually trying to shoot you much, right? Well, you can see me. Yeah, Yak Tiger misses me, so I take my time to aim a shot at the lower plate, otherwise I would have just crossed unspotted, of course, right? But yeah, in case it would have still been an I3 and T43 pushing me, I could have hidden in that corner behind me there, and then I could have killed you, could have supported me, or whatever. But I3 died, and so there's only T43 left down here. I decide to go aggressive. Now, like 3k damage here. And he's not, I don't manage to find him, and then you realize, I'm not turning around yet, but I'm very aware on the minimap there's a T44 right behind me, and very likely he wants to kill me, right? He does actually seem to slow down a bit and so on, but he's right there. And I'm actually yelling on TeamSpeak like, I need help, even before he started shooting me here, to my teammate. Since he shot me, I take my time. It's a T54, so I'm gonna have to load heat here probably, right? I decide to go for the little shot because he's wiggling around, and when you're wiggling like that on terrain, your gun tends to be super shaky, which makes it really hard to aim. And I'm basically taking my chances based on that. Because I know that if I don't take my chances, he'll probably just have too much HP when he comes for me, right? I'm really lucky. I don't know how the Charioteer just bounced off me, right? But that just happened. And I managed to take out the T54, actually. I did not, but we managed to take out the T52. The Charioteer bounces me again. That guy must be mad. I remember one bounce. I remember the second bounce, but I didn't actually realize the first bounce. Holy fuck. Anyway, I'm at 4.68 damage now. Luckily alive because the Charioteer bounced me twice. And moving up over here. I get spotted. I'm not quite sure by what. Probably, actually, the KB5, yeah. But I was a bit insecure for a second there. But I decided to move up and try and snipe the KB4 Scapola, basically. I do expose myself too much and need a shot from him, but I figure at least I'll be able to kill him because I reload faster, and I'm wrong. And I'm now out of AP and out of heat. So, yeah, that's that. Great, right? I've got 6 HE left, though. So, I'm gonna try and get some more damage done with that. Pinning the KB4 is gonna be quite tricky with HE, but I can definitely pin actually the Charioteer on the turret, so that's quite nice if I manage to do that. Yeah, I know. HE power, like I told you, whenever you have great games, you probably get some HE pins. Well, I already got 2 on the 90. That's 353 on the Charioteer. That's, I did not kill you doing the same. That's a miss. But, I think I finish him off. Or do I not? No, I do not. Okay. Let's have a look at the post-game stats though, just after this at least. Come on, finish him off, team. 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 There we go. Okay. So, well, I hope you enjoyed that game, and well, I hope you make sure you like while I'm switching, because this is hard. There we go. So, RU251, obviously, we got an ace tanker, not too surprisingly, I would say. As well as a Confederate at a Top Gun. No super fancy medals, but I think with 5,300 damage, nearly 5,300 damage, I guess, 1,300 spotting, and like, nearly 1,600 ace XP. It's quite a monster round, at least for tier 8 count. I think my ammo situation also kind of proves that, although, yeah, you can say my shooting was far from perfect. I not just kill you. Also did nearly 3.1k damage and 2.5k spotting. Both of us driving like 3 and 3.7 kilometers. I would say we definitely carried this round. Good job to the STRV also, definitely. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you share around, subscribe to my channel for more content. And